Hey, what's up? We're live. We built that today. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty cool, but I just had fun with it. But let's say hi to the chat. We got Pepper Tony here. We got Brett. We got JT. We got JT saying, I need my puppy fix. Frankie sporting the emojis. Brett likes it. Zero. What's up, Bukowski? Game tight. How's everybody doing? We said hi to all of you. That is the stream intro. We are not getting rid of the regular intro, and we're going to hit the real intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of the OG intro. We just going to put something up there to let people filter in, and then we're going to run like we usually do. So let's go through news. Let me remove these tabs, go to this. All right. So Jaden Reed expects a huge jump for Matthew Golden, which, we kind of expect. AJ Brown, happy. We all knew that. He's been moving up quite a bit. I don't know how much I believe it. I don't believe this is going to happen at all, but it could be one of those things that maybe late in the season they have some injuries and they decide to do it then. Well, that's nice. I hadn't seen that yet. Already there. Josh Jacobs is back at practice. I mean, what else do you expect, right? What do we expect? They are professional athletes. Like, if he's not in jail, why not practice? J.J. Watt coming back to play with Will Anderson too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. And I'm glad you liked it. It's actually not done. I have a lot more I'm going to do with it, but I built that and I didn't want to make the rest of it yet. How you going to disrespect the Ravens and not even spell the name correct? What did I do? Yeah. Yeah, I butchered it. It's all good, man. But you know what? We all make mistakes. That one's here. It's there. We're keeping it. But we are going to do a puppy. After the puppy, we're going to probably do a super flex. And if we get to a third draft, we're probably going to have a 40 light goal again for the third draft. If not, I'm going to go. I have some things I would like to do. And I'm on with Jerry tonight at 7 p.m. his time, which is 9 p.m. Central. So at 9 p.m. Central, I will be back on over there with Jerry. But we're going to jump in a puppy, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
That wasn't a mistake. That was a devious act. It's all good, man. At least there's no more questions about Peppermints up there. So be happy. How much does Jalen Reagor signing with the Dolphins boost his ADP? Well, he went from not draftable to some suckers are going to draft him. That got into an empty pod. Nice. So 0 Zero preloaded this for us, so we should be good. Let's go ahead and put some background music on. Let's go with this one. But yeah, let me know, everybody, what you thought of the stream starting thing. I think I'm going to use that for like when I have to go pee and stuff. I think I'm going to pop that up as well. I think it would be a nice like break. So we got the 104. We have Brew Crew at the 1. We got Zero at the 3. Game Tight at the 5. JT at the 8. And I believe that's it. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out, go ahead and say something. The first time you're in a stream draft with me, I will review your team. After that, it's members only. Move Rager's down one spot. Pull up HN. I'm here for the Zelda background music. We can play it at some point. I do think that it needs to not be a long portion when we get there. Well, who else is on? Some suckers will draft this player tier. We could make that a whole episode. That actually sounds like a fun bit. Send me a message in Discord that exact phrase, and I will make a bit out of it. Game Tight knows what's up. Yeah, pull up HN. Look at that. He even did it. Jalen Rager goes to the Dolphins. Game Tight. All in on Devon HN. Just all in. The sucker too. Yeah. Well, I'll figure something really fun out with it. So my fucking guy, says Pepper Tony. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to do something fun with it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but yeah, we'll definitely play with that idea. On Leg Up, today, Pat pointed out that Malik / Bobby Slowick could be a big scheme downgrade from Tua. Well, no, like that's exactly what I've been saying. Like, you lose McDaniel. Like, you lose McDaniel, you get Slowick. You don't have Tyreek and Waddle to help take the top off. Now, Achane is really good at football, and he's going to break some 70-yarders. But he's going to be going against heavy boxes pretty often as well, I think. So we'll see. I'm not going to be out on Achane, but I'm not, like, for me, I have Ashton Genty as running back 3. That's where I'm at. I'm very, very high on Genty this year. I have JT as running back 4. I have McCaffrey next, although I don't like it. I prefer James Cook, but I do put him there because maybe I'll get some. Yeah, like that's as soon as, and it's a Malik Willis thing. Like, the schemes are going to have to run with Malik Willis, I don't think is conducive to Achane's game. And on top of that, like, yeah, that is something. Like, if Malik is fine, a lot of it's going to be a lot of it will be like, if Malik Willis can get the deep ball going, it will actually open up Achane a bit. Like, I've got a soft fade on all 3 of them because I prefer Amon-Ra, CD, and Jefferson and Genty to all of them, right? So I prefer only Genty and then the 3 receivers. So I'm going to end up with a soft fade of all of them. All right, so we have a pretty good update as well on the best ball on the overlay. All right, so I don't have a lot of London here. These are my new ranks, by the way. If you guys want access to my ranks and you're a member, just DM me in Discord or sync your account to Discord and you can look at my ranks. I fixed them last night. I don't have the Superflex updated yet. I was busy working on that video and a much more intensive video as well. So I thought that said as well. The one nice thing about a running quarterback is Yeah, that's not wrong. Yeah, I mean, that's part of being a member. If you're a member, you can jump in there and take my ranks and then snipe me all the time. So I actually don't really prefer Breece Hall here. I just don't want to be out on him. I am kind of believing in a bounce back for the Jets offense, though. And if that's a thing that happens, and by bounce back, I mean not not the absolute worst offense or one of the worst offenses. I think they could be a competent offense a lot of weeks. They also get to play. Their playoff schedule isn't that bad, right? Let's come over here. So the Jets playoff schedule: Arizona, New England, Minnesota. So the Arizona game is really good. New England, probably not a very good game for Breece specifically. And the Minnesota game, Minnesota either pretty much shuts people down or they have some trouble. And that's going to be at MetLife. So I do think that's a little better. Achane was a slot weapon in McDaniel's offense. My biggest caution on him is that are they going to use him that way this year? Are they? Let's So, player profiler here. Deep ball attempts. I guess it would be none of that matters. Yards per attempt, 13, 11, 7, and 0. I'll have to do a deep dive in fantasy points to see. I don't think that's true. Breece is going to be spending some long nights at the bar. I kind of think so as well. But I want to be between 4 and 6%. You don't put a game in Geno/Klubnik's hands versus Brian Flores. Yeah, they are way more accurate. Well, that's because Caleb Williams isn't accurate. But Caleb Williams has shown the ability to, do some things that other people can't. I don't know why we can accept that Darnold and Daniel Jones can get better, but Malik can't. I take Malik Willis. I just don't take him with a lot of their offensive pieces. And I got 6% Achane and 7% Malik. I'm not out on them. Let's go ahead and do Scatterbo. Josh Jacobs, this is going to be his ADP in the entire contest, so I'm not that worried about it. LaFleur is underrated. We don't know if LaFleur is underrated because we haven't seen him. Right? He's a running weapon and a lot of great throws on film. Don't think Dolphins will be world builders, but yeah, I question I questioned Malik Willis coming out of college. You know, like I questioned Daniel Jones a little bit too. But Daniel Jones also spent some time with Kevin O'Connell, right? I do think that the Kevin O'Connell effect is real, which is wild to think about how bad actually is JJ McCarthy if he can't get that to work out. So I want one of these two for sure. I haven't been taking that much David Montgomery though. Let's do Swift. We're just going to do this on my ranks. We'll diversify out in the puppy a little bit later. I think the Dolphins may be world builders, just not beaters. We trust red hair and anyone who looks like Eli Manning. What's up, Bloody? Where do we think Lemon's ADP will be by the fall? Was really trying to get him on my team named Lemon Party. Do you visit that often, by the way, Bloody? I've never been, but people have talked about it. I don't think it's a place I want to spend my time. But I think he'll move up a couple spots. I could see him moving up to like where Harrison goes. I was warming up to him before the trade a little bit. Like, Dulcich as a pass catcher hurts the competent offense narrative. Absolutely. Can't put Kirk in this team. Oh, it's an absolute must. Yeah, all the time. All the time. So, growing up when the internet wasn't filtered at all, right, was different. So, Quinshon Judkins, 0 doesn't take him at 51, and he falls all the way to 59. I was 50-50 on taking him. And he falls to 59. That's a really good. That's going to be a unique-ish thing in this contest specifically. Yeah, we seen some shit. Yeah, we definitely did. Grew up I grew up with Napster being able to download anything, right? So, never heard of those. Yeah, just go. Go do that now. Just leave the stream right now. Go do that. You probably won't come back, but enjoy. Price enforced so many players. Napster was awesome. I never seen Judkins that late because I'm taking him in the 4th round. Right? I'm super glad I didn't take David Montgomery. David Montgomery falls to 63. But I was thinking about taking Montgomery to do the Parker Washington or BTJ thing, and both of them went. Do I just take the quarterback? Yeah, I think I just take the quarterback here. Call it good. I've been taking Naked Drake May all season. I didn't look to see if 0 had him. It didn't matter. This is how I would normally build this team. A.J. Brown being there doesn't change it. Who has my rank? I mean, I grabbed Deontay Johnson for years for the name Fava Beans and Nice Deontay. Oh, yeah. I don't remember Bonzi, buddy, but did you know how to ICQ hack people? Because that was like you could hack into people's computer through ICQ pretty easily. But like you could, I did it a couple times just to mess with people. Like you could open and close their CD tray, do silly things like that. I done it once or twice like to a buddy who didn't know that it was a thing, right? While somebody else that I knew was over there. All right, we're gonna stack up Ramondre here. Yes, we did that. Yeah, it's like you didn't do anything malicious with it. You just messed with people, right? Couldn't you open up? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Check your message on the YouTube header. What about it? Oh, yeah, because that's where... Yep. When Mike Rob said that, I looked at my poll question. So I looked at the wrong spot. So, I mean, no, I've been in the lab doing things all day. We had a really good day, really productive day, and we napped for about 2 hours. So, talk about productive. I've been talking a lot this season about how I like double anchor wide receiver. This is an exact example of why. It's a 1-4-2-0. We got Drake May, Brees Hall, Cam Scatterbo, DeAndre Swift, Ramondre Stevenson with Puka and London. So we have an elite quarterback. We have double elite wide receivers. And we have a very, very serviceable RB room. Like, this kind of build feels really, really nice, really comfortable to me. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash a like, that'd be fantastic. What's up? Rams look like a team to avoid attacking. Aaron Donald has been considering. Yeah. So how are we doing? And by the way, if you guys aren't subbed to GAB, give him a sub. And also give Hartman a sub. Hartman FF, I believe. Or Hartman Fantasy Football, I believe, is the site name. Imagine if Diggs stays with the Pats on a minimum veteran. It would be pretty bad for anybody taking Romeo Doubs. Didn't look elite in the playoffs, brother. Who didn't? Oh, yeah, Drake May, yeah. No, he didn't. He, like, that is a fact. I mean, I will absolutely take Jackson Dart here. So, we get Jackson Dart. We got two quarterbacks, both stacked up with their running backs. Where did Neighbors go? So, Neighbors goes at 30 to Wheeler here. Yeah. Yeah, Hartman is awesome. I love his green screen background and how it's always like fading in and out all the time. It's pretty funny. Every time he takes a drink, his hand disappears. Like, it's awesome. Drake May didn't look elite, but he was the first quarterback ever to go through that gauntlet in the playoffs. 3 top 5 defense to reach the Super Bowl. Impressive. Yeah, like that's a fact. The only, if you include the Super Bowl, he had 4 of the top 5 defenses, right? Now, did he look good in any of it? Not really, but he still was there. All right, so let's go with Jacoby Myers here. Get into that offense. Get a little floor play set for week 11. And I think Jacoby's going to have multiple 15-point weeks, which will help out quite a bit. The lack of quality adds to the certain charm. Absolutely. I was there for a long time. I've been trying to upgrade. I actually have a background I'm working on right now, which I can show you. I don't have the sizing right yet, but this is what it's going to look like whenever I find it. But that's going to be for dual cam stuff. So that'll be pretty fun. Patriots will be third. I mean, no, they won't. They won't be third. That's great. But if he looked great, I wouldn't be able to have 30% of him in the 7th round. Absolutely. That 7-sec highlight film of Drake May playoff run was 3 knees and a lot of crying. It's Super Bowl commercial. What's up, Bayou Bengal? If you guys aren't subbed to Bayou Bengal, give him a sub as well. It looks like StreamYard is lagging right now. Drake May would have to miss about 13 games for that to happen. Yeah. Bayou, look at the top of the screen. You can actually see the entrance on Underdogs. Can you? Where's that at? Yeah, like I've been very into Drake May, so yeah, and if you guys didn't see the welcome to the stream video, if you guys want, I could play it again later. But just jump to the very beginning of the stream, watch it, see what you think, then come back to live. I think it's pretty cool. Just something to let people kind of filter in. So Casey Concepcion's kind of the clear pick here to me. If we can get him. All right. Because we need to, like, it is another week 11 bye, so we do have to stop there. Romeo Dobbs getting 150s. Yeah, I'm still going to be in. Drake May will play the full season, and they'll finish behind the Jets. The Jets, like, you have some opinions, GAB, and I'm sure that you're right on some of them. But the Jets finishing ahead of the Patriots this year is one of the wildest things I've heard. Like, and I've said some wild things, but that one, remember whenever I was saying, whenever early in the offseason, I was like back in February, I was saying I kind of like, let's just take, do we take Kelsey or do we pull Likely up? Let's just pull Likely up, get the team stack going. Get the double stack, the Cam Scatterbo, Isaiah Likely stack. I do massively prefer Andrews and Kelsey to him, but with the Neighbors news, I do think that he does need to move up. The Jets might be the better in fantasy team. Maybe. I'm a Jets fan, and I legitimately cannot picture that. Yeah, exactly. Like, let's just talk ball. Oh, by the way, Zero, old Terrian Stewart is a Chief, just so you know. He could have had better landing spots. I told you to like stop taking him a bunch because like I liked him. I just knew he wasn't going to get draft capital. I had no idea Brees had scored 4, 5, 5, and 4 touchdowns each year. Yeah, like their offense just doesn't score points, and he's still fantasy relevant. If he could get to 12 touchdowns, like he's gonna absolutely explode. There's a reason we buy into him every year. Yeah, I'm about to take a Terrian share. Let's make sure that he still is. Yeah, see, he is on the Chiefs. Brees and the Jets had some wildly low red zone attempts last year. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, yeah, I mean, 12 TDs has been 3. Like, he hasn't even got there, right? Imagine if Zay Flowers scores 12 touchdowns. We'll be rich. I think I have less Zay now. I'm down to 14%. But his price has been very wrong all offseason. Like, very wrong. And by the way, if you guys are new to the channel, if you can hit the sub, that'd be fantastic. And if you're just popping in, hit the like. And only sub if you enjoy it. We're here. We chill. I'm not saying that I know all the ball. I do know some. And I enjoy this. At 1,000 subs, assuming we get there before the NFL season kicks off, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. And we need 40 likes. 40. We got 40 watching to get to a third draft. This is only the first. We're definitely doing a second. But to get to the third draft, we need 40 likes. And we'll do it just what I said yesterday too. 60 likes. We'll do a fourth draft. All right, so what do we got going on here? We're doing awesome. How are we doing, No Cap? Imagine. What you call wildly low, we called wildly normal. Love mocking Pepperoni with my Ravens bags. All right, let's take Dallas Goedert, who now should be higher and is falling for some reason. All right. This guy was shaking the last time I drafted with him. Very nervous. Oh, boy. You talking about me? What's up, Bestball Josh? How we doing? Absolutely love the overlay additions that you made. I can't I can't show the side of it because of the way StreamYard does an update for me for whatever reason because of Underdog. But it's fantastic. Like, all the information you need is right here, though. There's just more attached to it. All right, so I am a little thin at wide receiver. Let's go ahead and take Juwan Jennings. I don't take very much Jennings. I do think he's kind of overpriced. But I have Brees. They play week 17. It gives me an option. I probably want a third quarterback here. Probably take a late Geno Smith if Geno Smith falls or something. Like this man stream if you don't. Oh, man. Talk about pain. Dale Jones snipe is wild. That was uncalled for. Hey, I hope that your tool assists us. And by the way, if you guys want to know, if you guys want to know how to see your exposures like this on your screen, you see the correlation. It also pops up the correlation for the weeks. In the settings, you can choose all the weeks. Like, I can add week 15. You can choose up to, I think it's 3 weeks. Yeah, you can choose up to 3 weeks. All the weeks are there. So you can do this for Eliminator and do week 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also do it to like search through bye week stuff as well. Like, okay, well, I have 3 guys in week 11, right? So if I wanted to, I could unselect all that and go to week 11 and go here, and it'll show you who all these people play that week if you care about assisting in your bye week. That's more of a thing that's useful for like Eliminator, but it is a fun tool to be able to use. If you want to know how to do all that, get Bestball Overlay. Use promo code WHO. It's $40 a month without the promo code. It's $30 a month with the promo code, and it's absolutely worth it. Zay is very excited about the new OC in every interview. Team, I'm very happy that happened. Puppy 2, or you're scared, just say the word. We've already said we're going to probably do a super flex next. We'll probably just take a vote, see what happens. I'm more excited than Zay about the OC change. Can't see the board, and I need 2 quarterbacks. Don't you dare steal Deion Burks. Believe me, Deion's not the guy I'm going to steal. Nice. What's up, Jamie? How's Jamie doing? Thanks for popping in. absolute legend there for the best ball community. Always out here doing things, always being supportive of all the channels. So Stribling's a guy I do need to move down in my ranks. I'm not going to lie. I don't love his price. I'm just going to take his Debo share here, I think. Yeah, let's take Debo. And hope he doesn't land with the Week 11 bye. We'll take an upside player with the last pick. Hopefully get Geno Smith back around this corner. And if we don't, it's all good. Can't see chat, but heard the Jones snipe and realized it was me. Who missed his main talent? 2000 infomercial guy. I mean, Billy Mays here. And Djibouti Dubs is one of the best things I ever watched. I've been at work all day on a new song called Browns Are Trash about them selling Myles Garrett. Nice. Mendoza's like, I mean, you're acting like all these plays are your players to take. All you got to do, like, you could take him at 166. You not having Mendoza is 1,000% your fault. You have zero people to blame on that one but yourself. And yes, I waited to say that until it was less than 10 seconds so you couldn't snipe my Geno Smith. So we are playing the game, man. That's the game we're playing here. Snipe me in the next draft, sir. Snipe me in the next draft. All right, so we're going to do the poll now. So Puppy and Superflex. Vote 1 for Puppy, 2 for Superflex. 1 for Puppy, 2 for Superflex. I blame myself. Okay, yeah. Yeah, can't push with us. We're all degens. I'd rather do one quarterback. That's probably smarter. It only counts one time when you vote, by the way. Yeah, the Superflex streets are a lot different now, for sure. I have dibs on every player until further notice, says Peppertoni. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, sir. So question is this enough running back to stop Irving, Scadabo, Swift, Stevenson? It almost is. I'm probably going to add a name. I mean, it looks like we're definitely getting to 40 likes, which is going to put me in a third draft. Are you guys going to make me do a fourth? Let me know. Are you going to make me do a fourth? So we got soft. I mean, we're going to be here for a while. We could definitely do another one. We will sit back with Deion Burks so it's not naked zero. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm playing Geno Smith. And like with this exact team, Drake May and Dart, if all he does, if one of them gets hurt for a few weeks and I need him for a bye week, like fantastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. And having a little correlation there. And I mean, if I'm going to take him with Brees or think about it, I might as well throw a Minnesota piece in as well, right? So Trey Harris is one of the most underpriced pieces on the board, but we're going to build out the team stack here with Malachi Fields. We're going in on the neighbors thing right here. We don't get Mooney, so let's get the third Giants piece. I don't like stacking up at the same position, but I don't mind stacks across multiple positions as much. Puppy 2 or BBM gets my vote. Because I agree they can be slogged to draft sometimes. What are you talking? We need 15-second clocks for Superflex to keep them pumping. That could be fine. What's a bye week? Superflex is always fun adventure. 18 rounds. I feel consistently like I'm drastically behind at 2 of the 4 positions. Yeah, and on Superflex, it's you can get there in so many different ways, right? Like so many ways work. Let's I think I want. Do I want T Ferg or do I want Ray Day? I'm going to take T Ferg here. And we're going to just add some more upside in this tight end room. And we're going to finish the draft with another RB. There's a lot of them I don't mind. Like Claiborne. I've been trying to get some Jordan James, but he seems to go in every draft whenever I need a last round running back. I do that on purpose to get unique. Bye week is when you accidentally draft 2 QBs with the same number next to their name. Man, chat is popping. Shout out to you guys. Who, Brett? Bye weeks are figment of our imagination. I'll take 8+ dudes on the same bye week. Why? Because I plan to be so far ahead it won't matter. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, GAB. As I've heard. I've heard that before somewhere. Chart is popping. Everyone vote for Puppy. Oh, chat. I'm adding letters. I can't spell Ravens and I'm adding letters to words. I can't win today. I can't even talk shit in Superflex. That mode is too relaxed. Microb. No, Mike Rob hasn't done the dirty work yet. Big Naj. Did Big Naj just sign or something? Let me know. I'm refreshing right now on X. Or is that just random Najee banter? Yeah, no, I went and looked. I went and looked. Where did he sign? Okay. Yeah, just random banner. I figured it was random banner. Brendan Thompson. I like Brendan Thompson to mix him in here and there. I assume it's a Herbert team. Yeah, it's a double stack with the Rice bring back. That's fun. That's a fun team. I've done it a couple times. So what veteran do you need to give you some floor? It's not Tyreek Hill with those 3. But you got Rice, McLaurin, QJ, Pearsall, Diggs. You got 9 receivers. I think you're fine. Do we want to do Jordan James here? I think I need to take some Jordan James. I prefer Najee, honest, by a lot. This is a really solid RB room. So we're just going to take the shot. If I had a rookie, if I had like Emmett Johnson in this room, I probably would have went with Naj. So I'll be ignoring chat for a minute because I'm going to be doing my review and reviews of all the members. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. Drake May, Jackson Dart, and Geno Smith. Running backs, Breece Hall, Cam Scatterbo, DeAndre Swift, Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan James. Wide receiver, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Jacoby Myers, Casey Concepcion, Jawan Jennings, Deebo Samuel, Malachi Fields. So we got 2 rookies. Feels like a really solid team. there, and then likely Goddard and T-Ferg. We don't have any Dallas bringback, but that's fine. We don't have any Denver bringback either, but if I could just get teams to the finals, I feel okay about that. The only bringback we have in this team is the Minnesota Juwan Jennings. So that part doesn't feel good, but we do have a lot of upside at every position. All right, at the one spot, we got Brew Crew. We got a 3-5-7-3. Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones on the snipe. Bijan Robinson, Travis, Chuba Hubbard, Tyrone, Tracy, Tank Bigsby, Olave, Evans, Jamo, Makai Lemon, Calvin Ridley, Cooper Kupp, Dion Burks. Once again, just not letting it die. Probably the only one taking him, but it is a back stack, and he might see the field at some point. Kyle Pitts, Kittle, and Barner. I think that's a really fun room. Kittle should be ready by week 11. So that's a very solid team there by Brew Crew. Does he have any bring back? He doesn't have. He's got the Philly bring back with the Kittle stack. Avoided the Carolina side, which is fine. So you just stacked one game up as well. We got 0, 2, 6, 8, 2 here. Bo Nix and CJ Stroud. Jeremiah Love, Josh Jacobs at 46. I do think that, like, between him and Scatabo, it's 50-50 for me. RJ Harvey, Rashad White, Dylan Sampson, Emmett Johnson. Wide receiver, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, Trey Tucker, Trey Harris, Marvin Mims, tight end, Tyler Warren, and Dalton Schultz. Another solid team there by 0. Always building solid teams. We got Game Tight at the 5. Why is this? Not sure why that was restricted, but anyway, we got a 2-6-8-2 here. Lamar Jackson and Malik Willis, Devon Achane, Jadarian Price, Kyle Monengai, Blake Corum, Jordan Mason, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a very solid RB room. You got an anchor. You got a bunch of guys that are going to get like committee backfields. They're going to get some carries and contingent upside as well. Zay Flowers, one of the better picks on the board. Marvin Harrison, DK Metcalf, Jalen Coker, Denzel Boston, Chris Bell, Elijah Surratt, Jacoby Lane for the stack. So you don't have any bring back on this game, and you don't have any bring back in the other game. But bring backs they're not required. Brock Bowers and Gunnar Helm. We got JT here, 2-7-7-2. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, running back. Tony Pollard, Kenneth Gainwell, J.K. Dobbins, Chris Rodriguez, Woody Marks, Ray Davis, Alvin Kamara. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Nico, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Jalen Naylor, Jeremy Bernard, Darnell Mooney, Colston Loveland, and Travis Kelce. That's a very, very strong team. I really like this. I don't take a lot of Allen. This is one of the stronger Allen teams I've seen. I like the 0 RB, and you got the Tony Pollard fall. You pulled Gainwell up. You had to do it. It doesn't feel great, but you don't feel thin at any position, right? You feel good at every position because you've done that. You took Rodriguez. So that is some news that we need to talk about. C-Rod, not confirmed, but might have a foot issue. Beat reporter was saying that Chris Rodriguez might have an injured foot. He's going to be falling. I seen him go at 135 earlier in a draft. Like I said, it's not a confirmed thing, but it is a source that's semi-reliable that said that it could be a thing going on. All right, time to get to the chat. We are dead heat on the next draft. We're probably going to do a puppy since we... What's up, Omi? How are we doing after a crazy day yesterday? Yeah. Oh, well, there we go. There's the final vote. We're doing a puppy. So I was gonna lean puppy since it is on the thumbnail if it was a tie. So we're gonna do a puppy, and we're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the line. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
Well, we will do, if we get 7 more likes, we're doing another draft, and that next draft will be a puppy or a super flex. So if we get enough to get, if we get to 40 likes, we will definitely be doing a super flex draft. And if we get to 60 likes, we'll do another poll to see what we're going to draft. We might even throw something fun up there, like a pit bull or something. I don't know. So we got the 101. We got 0 at the 2. We got Jaguar at the 4. We got S Dot at the 6. We got Sosky at the 3. We got Danimals at the 8. We got Game Tide at the 9. We got Green Bean at the 11. And Game Tide at the... Yeah, I did say Game Tide. I believe most hated watches. And RB1, I can't remember who that is. Is that Omi? I know that's somebody that watches. I can't remember who it is. Let me know. I'm not going to do any weekly winners. I will do my weekly winners stuff over on Drafters, since it's in the main pool. And it's, I think Lemon will be okay. Usually go Warren QB. Yeah, I've been kind of out on Lemon post draft. Yep. So we're going Bijan here. He is my 101. I do need to get some more. Sorry, I was going through chat. I didn't mean to auto there. My vote was a troll vote. Hi, neighbor. I actually am going to start taking Gibbs over Bijan, because I have 3% Gibbs at the moment and I 10% Bijan, and I would like to even that out a little bit. And I'm at a little over 100 drafts right now, so it is to the point to where I could start changing. That's Drew. Got it. That is Drew. Where is Drew? My fans gone wild. Well, where are you at? Did you make it, underdog? Oh boy, let me know. Driving home from work, listening to Who, life is good. What's up? Name no one cares about. So, most hated watching. Most hated hate watching. Absolutely. 12% Bijan, 5% Gibbs. Wish I had 20% Bijan. Yeah, so by the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, if you can hit the sub, that'd be fantastic. And if you haven't popped a like, we need 6 likes by the end of this draft to get another draft. And no reason to wait, because we also put a goal out there for a 4th draft at 60 likes. So, and then if you're not subbed to Jerry Football, I'm going to go live on Jerry Football's channel 9 p.m. Central Time. You know, God's time, Central Time. 9 p.m. tonight. I will be live over there as well. So, no A-Chan pulled up. A-Chan's still on the board. Can't get enough. I don't want to be out on either one. You know, I prefer Bijan. I really do. But in the bigger board, I pulled the 102 twice, and in both of them, I got Gibbs. So I have two $100 shares of Gibbs in the big board, or in the pre-draft stuff already. So my money allocated is pretty close, even having quite a bit more Bijan than Gibbs. Mountain time is God's time, but I'm in West Coast. No. Josh knows ball. says Drew. I'll be the judge of that, sir. I will be the judge of that. Not really worried about bigger board when it comes to the Bijan being the better pick. Well, there's that, but I think that it's Bijan is the higher. I think Bijan's the higher upside pick, is why. I think Gibbs is the safer pick. So I haven't taken Jeremiah Love with Bijan yet. And I'm just going to do exactly what my ranks are saying. We're going to do that. We're going to take Olave. We're going to do the Bijan Olave. Like, not only is Bijan, in my opinion, a slightly better pick than Gibbs, you also get the week 17 correlation with Olave, which I think is really strong. Bijan got such a juiced week 15, 17. Absolutely. Bijan has higher upside, I agree, and playoff schedule is noted. Yeah, exactly. And like, does that mean that Gibbs doesn't have a insanely high ceiling week to week? Absolutely not. Like, Gibbs does. But I think that the upside is because I don't expect the Lions offense to like take a big leap forward, right? They are what they are, and they're going to do what they do. It's what they always do. Yes, he's going to get more carries. Yes, they're going to probably score more. But the Falcons were middle of the pack last year with a chance with Kevin Stefanski to turn that offense up a notch. And that's really good for Bijan Robinson. I don't know about that, Brett. I don't know. Central Time is pretty great. I think like Central Time, you get like 3 hours to wake up and do something. You know, if you wake up at 9, you have like 3 hours to mess around. Then it's football time, and football ends at like 10:30 at night. So you're at from noon to 10:30 at night is like the best. I would never want that. Like, never. Hawaii was great for football. Bijan has Tua or Penix. I'm 50-50 on him. Right, but with that being said, is this true? Let me update the Underdog website. I don't see anything yet. Let me know if that's true. 7 a.m. would not be my favorite. I've been up since 5 a.m. drafting Battle Royales until 10 a.m. Yeah, exactly. That's why Central Time's better, because you can just wake up at 7 and do it. Oh. If lemon starts falling a little bit, I'll start taking some. Like, quite a bit more. Yes, Sleeper tweeted it. They talking like missing a week in June. Yeah. And, I mean, we're already there with, like, Teteroa, McMillan. They're managing Jordan Tyson and stuff like that already, right? So, the thing, all that matters is that the market actually freaks out about it so I can get some a little cheaper, you know? Because I've not been in on him at ADP because I'm kind of out on Jalen Hurts and the offense as a whole if A.J. Brown isn't there. I struggle with it. Zero's going to take Loveland here, 100%. But here's my rankings. Do what you want. Do what you want with it. So he does take Loveland. We're definitely... I think I'm going to do this. We're going to take Adams, and we're going to take Jalen Waddle. And switch songs up. Yes, this is a puppy. Eagles developing wide receiver Mekhi Lemon suffered a hamstring injury. Quinyon Mitchell. Got it. West Coast better time for the actual game. Central time better for waking up. Normal time. So like before I was doing like the drafts and stuff, I would wake up, start my grill, and have food ready right at noon, right? Like that was absolutely perfect. Like absolutely perfect. And yeah, it is a puppy, sir. Game is so beatable. Many people underestimating how good Devonta Smith is. Don't be that. This isn't a anti-Devonta Smith thing. He still has Jalen Hurts throwing him the ball. Like, Devonta Smith is going to see a lot more coverage as well. Now, do I think Devonta Smith, like, I do think that they're going to target lock him, and Devonta Smith is really good at football. There's a reason he won the Heisman, right? So, I'm not out on it, but he's going to move up, and it's unwarranted. So, you say that until you break 45 weeks, until you break 44 week 15 playoff entries. Oh, because you didn't have any pits last year? Is that what you're talking about? I assumed that he didn't have any, like, he had a bunch of teams in week 15. Devonta is a great wide receiver, but I think the offense will be less condensed with the new OC. Yeah, I haven't even thought about the new OC that much. I'm mostly worried about their offensive line. If I had to wake up on the West Coast for football, I might put the grill next to my bed. I can relate with 25% piss last year. Can't. Yeah. I know it's OC from Packers, but it's the offensive line coach from the Giants, or from the Vikings. Yeah, GAB's talking about Devonta Smith like he's the next coming of JSN. Do I like Devonta Smith? All year last year, I had Devonta Smith in weeklies rated ahead of A.J. Brown all but 1 week. So it's not that I dislike Devonta Smith. It's that I believe it's a different animal whenever you aren't drawing the number one coverage and then you start drawing the number one coverage. So that's just where I'm at with it. If Devonta had DK Metcalf body, he'd be the greatest wide receiver of all time. All right, which one do you want? Do you want Caleb or do you want Drake? Let's go with Drake again. Let's go with Tucker Craft first. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Tucker Craft and Drake May. So we got the bring back to Jalen Waddle there and Drake May. All right, gonna get ready for work. Have a great night. See you, Josh. What's up, Nice and Blunt? If you guys aren't subbed to Nice and Blunt, give him a follow. Also, go follow Omi. Oh my, Josh. And that's what we're out to. And that's why we're out on Cardinal Tate too. I'm in on Cardinal Tate. I know this. And he had I think it was 34% target share or something last year whenever AJ Brown was off the board. Something insane. But that was just a game or two, right? It wasn't that many games. They spent more capital early on to get somebody. They traded for 2 veterans. Now, I know that Hollywood Brown and Dontavian Wicks aren't world beaters, but they're fine, right? They're fine. I don't care about what he did. Devonta has been great. He just had to share the spotlight. Has always been true number one. Eagles O-line has everyone returning except the coach. And the coach is the biggest deal. The coach is the big deal there. Stoutland is an amazing O-line coach. And the guy who they got is somebody who couldn't get the Vikings last year were really bad on offensive line. Their offensive line play was very, very bad. And they spent money in free agency to make it not bad. And yet they were much worse than they should have been. Taking that offensive line coach to the Eagles, to me, that's the biggest, not that with Hurts not being able to throw are big negatives. I know you went on to making a joke. Devonta, it's different when you're starting. Well, it's also different going at the pick 33 and going to pick 64. If Devonta Smith was going to pick 42, I would be really in on him, right? But he's not. He goes mid-third every draft. Where did he go here? He went at 32, right? If he was going the round after, that's fun. Danimal's got round 4 Rashid. That is uncommon now. That's a really fun draft by Danimals. Too bad you ruined it with Bucky. I actually think Bucky, this is a fun draft. Trying to capitalize on injury there. That's a fun draft. Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I suspect the Eagles will play more 12 personnel than we anticipate. All right, so I will take Corum if he's there. If he's not, I'd probably a second. So we're taking Corum and Josh Downs. What's up, Lutz? We need 4 more likes to lock in a third draft, everybody. Yeah, the draft capital makes a huge difference for sure. And I'm not going to say that Cardinal Tate's going to outscore Devonta Smith. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the draft capital and the players that go around are much different. What's up, Jerry? If you guys aren't subbed to Jerry, go give him a follow. And then in 5 hours, I will be live, or 4 hours, I will be live over on his channel. Will be a really good time. We drafted some bangers. We got that pre-draft team where we got the Malik Neighbors to the 3rd round fall that we were pretty excited about. I'm much less excited about that team now. Hit those likes so I can draft with oh boy. It's crazy. This year we get Zay the cheapest he'll be at for a while. Hurts looks great when he has a top 2 to 3 O-line, yes. Like most QBs, says Zero. And that's kind of where I'm at. Their offensive line has been good in the past. They have a lot of players, but they've all been running the tush push for a while. They battle a little bit of nagging injuries here and there. And I don't think that that's going to stop. I think that that's part of the reason Kelsey retired when he did, is because of the tush push stuff. There's been rumors that Jalen Hurts is telling them he doesn't want to run as much this year. Now, if they call it or not, if that's happening, and if that's true, there's already tension with the new OC. They're going to have to build something different than they were planning on. So, and if he thinks he's a drop back quarterback, I'm very out on that. Now, I haven't seen that being a confirmed thing. I've heard that as a rumor. But yeah. What happened to Malik is just a softball thing. I worry about Zay the same way I worry about Ladd, like a TDs. Zay is a clear number 1 of Baltimore, so I'm way less scared. Yep. And I do think that Jacoby Lane, it depends on Jacoby Lane. Like if Jacoby Lane is a red zone monster like they drafted him to be, I do think that the Zay price may not be as good, but that's going to require a rookie to kind of dominate in the red zone, right? I hope Monken is going to be able to scheme up Zay Flowers for the red zone. It's going to be a brand new offense, a brand new scheme there. So, all right, we're going to take Kittle here. I've been moving JCM up slightly as well. It kind of makes sense on this team, in my opinion. Yeah, we're going to take Kittle, and then we're going to take JCM. All right. I don't trust anything in the media about Philadelphia. That's probably a good point. Yeah, Keenan Allen isn't popping up in Baltimore, says Slayton. Yeah, like we can just go look at the stuff over here. All right, so this is last year's stuff, right? If you come over here to inside the 20 targets, Zay only had 11 inside the 20. 5 of them were in the end zone. He only had 1 end zone target. But he was first read was 89 of the team's total. So 33% of them. So he had that's not in the red zone, but that's just first read target share last year was 33%. He had 10 drops. That's fine for as many as he had. But Andrews had 14. Like, they just weren't in the red zone a lot. Like, look. So we look at the inside the 20 targets. He actually was number 2 on the team with 14. So their offense should be way better this year. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's kind of some of the thought behind why he should be a lot higher. If their offense is a lot better, he was getting some targets. He only got a couple in the inside the 5, but that's fine. McBride TD high was like 2 before last year. Yeah. Doyle going to scheme him up for better touches. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Wait, so Zay Flowers isn't used like Devontae Adams? No, he's not. It's sort of exciting how completely blank the Ravens' offense blackboard actually is to our expectations, or how bleak. Zay sucks, not worth drafting. Let me fuck up and take him. Yeah, so we're 1 like away, need 1 more like to lock in that extra draft. And if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subbed, you could be the 650th sub. At 1,000 subs, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. But we got to get there before the NFL kickoff. We need 3 a day. At 3 subs a day, we will be doing that. And hopefully I enjoy it. So we're going to take Daniel Jones here. And Hunter Henry, maybe? It's all tight ends here. So we're going to take Daniel Jones. And do I want to pull Henry up here? I like the other ones more than him. I have a bag of Henry because of... We're just going to take... We're going to... Yeah, I don't know if I should have taken an extra tight end there, but we're going to do the stack for the regular season. There is a chance that Kittle and Kraft don't play week 1, but I feel like Henry's going to have a week or two that his points could easily spike alongside of those for a flex spot. And I think that those tight ends in this range kind of just they project for more points than the wide receivers. I am sipping on the Ghost Welch's Grape. Like the stream, turds. So we got to the 40 likes. Thanks for not sniping me. I mean, I would have taken... I moved Denzel Boston up one spot ahead of Trey Tucker yesterday. Hey, what's up, Hallie? How we doing? Hot take. I'd literally take more Zay Flowers at Drake London's ADP than Drake London. That is a hot take. So, Slayton heard GAB for Life's hot take on the Jets finishing higher than the New England Patriots. And he says this, which is just as hot of a take. He might be the best May stack. I mean, you're not wrong. And I didn't have a May stack, right? So I'm perfectly fine not having a stack with Drake May. I'm perfectly fine with that. So it is what it is. Trey Tucker is an absolute dog. You are not wrong. Boston ahead of Shakir. I don't agree with that. But if you guys are just popping into the stream, I made a welcome to the stream, like an intro, like a chill thing to start the stream with. If you guys want, go to the very beginning of the stream, watch it. It's just kind of a good vibe to try to get people into the lobby. Let me know what you think of it. If you're watching afterwards, please leave a comment on what you believe. If you think it was good, if you think it was bad. I'm trying to get some feedback on it. See if it's something that I want to continue to do or not. I spent some time on it. I think it was pretty cool. If Massage Watson can cobble together a decent season and those KC and Boston prices feel really nice. Absolutely. And best ball, that's what it is. It's best ball. We're gambling on what are the ceiling outcomes of all these situations. When Dobbs gets 20 picks cheaper, he's going to make my non-May teams. Yeah, he's going to fall. I think he's only going to fall like 10 picks, though, to be honest. Let's take Aaron Rodgers here. And Jeremy Bernard. Let's pull up Jeremy Bernard. Get that stack. So the team for the audio listeners, I do apologize. I haven't been reading the team off for the audio listeners. We got a 3-4-5-3 now. Drake May, Daniel Jones, and Aaron Rodgers. Running back, Bijan, Jeremiah Love, Blake Corum, JCM. Wide receivers, Olave, Adams, Waddle, Downs, Bernard. Tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Kittle, and Hunter Henry. I don't agree with this, by the way. I still like Ricky Pearsall. So I'm not even. I think Trey Tucker. I think he's properly priced. I don't really like him over Shakir or Coker or Hunter or Shaheed or Diggs or Cooper. I think that where he went in this draft is exactly like him and Boston. I think are kind of their own tier, maybe closer with I think that's where they should go, basically. Helm over both. Yeah, like he's hurt. They don't think he's going to miss time in the regular season, but yeah. I agree, Zero. Boston, way more upside than Shakir. What is the definition of meh? Like, Shakir requires the correct team to be on him. Yeah. Yeah, you are right, C. Crowder, that and so it doesn't matter if he's limited if the limit is that he's going to have spike weeks. Like, Shaheed is basically the same player that Trey Tucker is. So, and the C. Crowder comment there, man, my StreamYard, I'm going to have to back out and back in before my next draft for a minute because it's starting to lag. It does this every once in a while. Yeah, because he was going at 135, and when he signed with New England, he moved up to like 98, and then whenever the AJ Brown stuff started looming, he moved down to 120. So he's probably going to move down another 10 picks back to where he started the offseason. Shakir in real life good, or Shakir is real life good NFL player, makes key third down conversion, strong leadership, but Boston has the potential to win money. Shakir has the ability to advance your teams that are thin at wide receiver. Like, if you're going robust RB, GAB out here, like, he never drafts robust RB. He's like 0 RB all the time. So Shakir is never going to be good on a 0 RB style team. Never, ever. On a hero RB or a robust RB team, he has a purpose, and it's to help you advance. So, like, comparing him to Boston whenever you have one style of draft, it makes sense. Oh, London got a... Yeah, he has. But we don't expect it. We don't, for whatever reason, as a community, we don't respect the fact that he has scored 30. All right, so wide receivers. Let's go. I'm going to go with Ray Day, I think, here as my last RB. And I'm buying Malachi Fields right now. And I think I can afford that. I'm going to there's a player I would like to get all the way back to me. We'll see if it happens. Trey can play all three, but he's mostly good at, like, for best ball, I think they're very similar, is what I'm saying. As an NFL player, Trey is better. The only upside I see with Shakir is somehow turning Wan'Dale Robinson 2025 season if DJ Moore and Kincaid get injured. Right, like, he's going to be the guy doing the dirty work underneath, right? He's very willing to block, do all that stuff. He's very good after the catch. Like we don't remember how good he is at shaking people and getting down the field on some of those plays. He has some of the wildest like take it to the house kind of plays that we've seen over the last couple of years. Yeah, and Peppertoni's right. Every pick doesn't have to win you the tournament. This is a mistake I made the last 2 years, like not mixing in enough of the players like Shakir into my rosters for sure. Trey Tucker's ADOT has been higher than 12 yards only 1 year out of his 3 NFL years and 4 college. I did not know that. I thought that he was kind of a down the field threat guy. Well, and I'm remembering the his 40-point game from last year where everything was way down the field. My portfolio is ultra reverse. I mean, every time I've ever seen you draft in any of my lobbies, anytime you've been on my stream, anytime you've had a guest, and when all the times I've watched you stream yourself, I see 0 RB like every single time. So that is what it is. What's up? Is that fresher wool? Think Shakir is highly underrated. Obviously not the same tier, but Amon Ra. And on drafters and DraftKings in full PPR, he's actually a really solid pick. On Underdog, it is a little harder to get there. I will agree. By the way, we have Savion Williams in the ranks now, up here in draftable range. This looks like a Pat Bryant team, though. So we're going to be ignoring the chat while we review all the members' teams. We will be doing a super flex as the next draft, as we stated. Since the vote was super close, we're going to do it that way. And we need, it doesn't look like we'll get to 60 likes, but if we get to 60 likes, I promise a fourth draft. So do your worst, guys. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Drake May, Daniel Jones, and Aaron Rodgers. Running back, Bijan Robinson, Jeremiah Love, Blake Corum, JCM, Ray Davis. Wide receivers, Olave, Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Jeremy Bernard, Malachi Fields, Pat Bryant, Tucker Kraft, Kittle, and Hunter Henry. So we have the Hunter Henry stack with Drake May. We have the double bring back in Jalen Waddle and Pat Bryant. We have Josh Downs stacked up with Danny Dimes. We have Aaron Rodgers here stacked up with Jeremy Bernard. We also have a Bijan versus Olave mini correlation game there as well. I think this is a really, really fun team. I think this team is super fun. We got a 2-6-8-3 here. Who ignoring the chat because he No, I am not. I just want to get through these so I can get more drafts in, is all. We got a 2-6-8-2 here by 0. Lamar Jackson and CJ Stroud. I think last draft, the Lamar drafter. No, you had CJ Stroud last draft as well. Jahmyr Gibbs, Chuba Hubbard, RJ Harvey, Jordan Mason, Mike Washington, and Marshawn Lloyd. The hero RB strat, like very good swings right here. Chuba Mason for some security, Harvey for the swing, and also those two for the swing. We got Nico, Zay, Pittman, Casey Concepcion, Trey Tucker, Denzel Boston, Trey Harris, Calvin Ridley, Colson Loveland, and Sam Laporta. Very solid team. All those positions feel pretty good. So we got 2-6-8-2 here by UCF Jaguar. We got Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Cam Scatterbo, David Montgomery, Rico Dowdle, Rashad White, Keaton Mitchell, Emmett Johnson. Wide receivers, Puka, Higgins, Jacoby, Romeo Dobbs. Fell a little, not a lot. Still a fine pick. Antonio Williams, Isaac Tesla, Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, Brock Bowers, and Chig. So you got the Jacoby Myers bring back. You got Antonio Williams here. You got Chig with Bowers. I've built a lot of these teams. Jalen Hurts on a fall. I seen Jalen Hurts in the 80s yesterday. So I think Jalen Hurts is going to fall like almost a full round. So you got the Philadelphia, the Hollywood Brown stack there. That one's not being done very much, but Wix has been. So I don't mind throwing in a dart at something like that here and there. We got S. Another member. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Jared Goff, Tyler Shuck, and Jacoby Brissett. Running backs, Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs, Jonah Coleman, Dylan Sampson, Amon Ra, Roma Dunze. So you did get the Week 17 Jared Goff stack here with Roma Dunze, Mekhi Lemon, Alec Pierce before ADP. After, was this before or after the industry news? Let us know. Pierce, Wilson, Chris Bell, Stribling, Kelsey Strange and Oscar Delp. We don't see Delp drafted very often. We got Danimals 3573, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Baker Mayfield, running backs, CMC, Devon Achane, Bucky Irving, Bayshaw Tootin, Sean Tucker. This is absolute fire. It feels really, really strong. And I know what this is. Devonta Smith, Rashid Rice, DK Metcalf, Stephon Diggs, Travis Hunter, Deebo Samuel, Dontavian Wicks. That's a lot of fun. You got the building out the Jalen Hurts stack here with the bring back of CMC, right? Or the CMC dominates, Eagles behind kind of game. Gadsden, Barner, and Njoku. This is a really fun team. I don't see any Chargers, but that's fine. Oh, you got Gadsden for the bring back there. All right, we got Game Tight. Let me know in the chat, Green Bean and RB1, are you guys members? And RB1, if you're a member, say RB1 in the chat along with the message so I can see it. We got a 2-6-7-3 here. We got Dak Prescott and Jackson Dart. Running backs, Judkins, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyler Algier, Brian Robinson, Ollie Gordon, and Jalen Wright. I think that this is fine to do. I do think it'll be kind of a committee if Achane goes down. And one of them might steal some goal line carries either way. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens. So you did the pull up. You got Neighbors to fall back. That's super fun. That is super fun. Luther Burden, Jordan Tyson, Flournoy, Darnell Mooney, Ferg for the double, or for the triple, Isaiah Likely for the double on the bring back, Mark Andrews. So you have the entire game stacked out. That's a super fun little build there. Green Bean, let me look up and make sure. I believe Green Bean's a member, but I'm not sure. If not, we'll be moving on over to the Superflex. 1 minute. All right, and yeah, I think that is it for the members. But we are going to move on over to Superflex. If I missed you and you're a member, say something in the chat. Hey, it's all good, man. All good, no shame. I appreciate everybody. And as Green Bean is, become a YouTube subscriber. Come in, draft with me. I draft every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central. I also do Superflex on Sundays. If you love Superflex contests, if you love Superflex, Sunday nights, this is the place to be, 6:30 p.m. Central. I jump on. We've been having really good nights on Sunday nights. It's a lot of fun. So I would recommend, if you enjoy Superflex, to give me a follow. But anyway, we're going to jump in this field general. And we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens arrest. We never leave the line. Fury, endless, picks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
Looks like we got a pre-flow here. So while we wait, let's play the music that JT wants. I wanted to take Stroud. Oh, I think that is. I wonder what the numbers are. Hey, no problem, man. Always count down 5 seconds before popping in. I click the button between the 1 and when it says immortal. So just so you know, I click the button when it says between 1 and when it says immortal. My delay is usually between 7 and 8 seconds. So if you click it at around the 7, when the 7 pops up, you're probably going to have a good chance to get in. But that's just kind of yeah. Me and Game Tight get to be Eskimo cousins. So, but yeah, if you guys are watching over on X, if you could come over to the YouTube side, give me a follow, I would much appreciate it. It is Who Hames on the it is Who Hames on YouTube. You just type it in. I'm the only one, so yeah. Eskimo Cousins is wild, and I'm here for it. So we still need to. This is a super flex. We got I'm ready to get my new background working. I think it's gonna be super fun. The only reason I draft Superflex is because Trey Tucker's. I said Ducker, luckily. Not the other word. I think I have. And by the way, I need to actually change my portfolio data for Superflex for this draft. Look at that. We got the 101. We got 0 at the 3. We got back-to-back 101s. We got 0 at the 3. Brew Crew at the 5. And Game Tight at the 10. JT at the 12. Masaru at the 9. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out, go ahead and out yourself if you want. Trey Tucker, by the way, I've got 24% in Superflex because of exactly what Zero was saying. Like, it's absolutely wild, his ADP. Back-to-back 101s. I'm an industry plant. Absolutely. I don't do it without help. Oh, both sides, huh? 85%? Well, it looks like I'm not going to get him in this one. So, Josh Allen. I think he's kind of a... Like, I like Bijan and Gibbs a lot, but I do think it's a step too far to not take Allen and Lamar over Bijan and Gibbs. We'll see at the end what it's like. I will say that Josh Allen getting Week 17 versus Miami does feel like not as good. I don't think Miami's going to be that in that game. It is kind of a maybe Lamar should be the one-on-one kind of thing in Superflex for the Week 17 game. But I'm going to take it however the ADP set. So I have 60% in regular format. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How we doing? We might actually get to 60 likes. If we get to 60 likes, I'm going to put Pitbull up on the thing to be able to do a Pitbull. We could do all kinds of stuff. We could do Pitbull. We could put Superflex on there. We could throw a Drafters main up there on the poll if we get to 60 likes. I don't think we'll get there, though. People are leaving the stream. Looks like other people are starting to go live, so I'm trying to put other people on so I can lower my percent, but it's not working. You could just stop taking them. There is that. I'm at like 50% Franklin, Coleman, Najee, and Connor in Superflex. Connor is a big gamble, and I don't think I'm that disappointed with it. I think it sounds fine. Third share of Superflex gives tons of Bijan, though, says Brett. Yeah, I think Boston is Franklin. I prefer Pat Bryant, but I mix in Franklin as well. London inks a 141 year 4-year deal. That's awesome. So I've got 11%. I've only got 3% Franklin. I thought I'd have more. In regular, I'm like 14% Bryant and 8%. I'm like close to 8% Franklin. I think that one of them is going to be an awesome pick. All right, so all right, we're back on the clock, and it's all quarterbacks here. We're going to take Mahomes. I haven't updated my ranks here for a while. Let's take Achane. Let's do the Week 17 Buffalo thing here. Let's take Achane. We pulled up Achane. Peppertoni dances. Peppertoni's dancing somewhere. Franklin probably has a cleaner pathway to snaps. And I think Pat Bryant is the, like, I think Franklin's the safer play to definitely have a week. But I think Bryant has the higher ceiling for sure. Brett, go start some quarterbacks. Give me 1 minute. Just notice it, but the music reminds me of Knock Off Sonic the Hedgehog. The last song did. Yeah. It's 8-bit sound. It seems like a lot of people like that. I'll probably have some more cooked up. Bryant maybe has higher ceiling in theory in different team situation. I don't see how the ceiling is higher. Well, I think that he replaces Franklin. Like, I mean, Pat Bryant's also explosive. But Pat Bryant is an insanely good blocker. That's the thing. What's with the thumbnail? A scat Bengal? It's just colored that way, is all. Let's draft. Who hates Bestball? It just, it color matched, so it basically color matches everybody to look similar-ish, is all. And it does that to, yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. Like, Missy uses ChatGPT to make a lot of the thumbnails. Shout out Missy. And it just, that's all it does. Yeah, Scat on the Bengals, like, if Scatabo was on the Bengals, who are you taking? Chase Brown, Scatabo. And what is it? Is it Scatabo where Achane goes and Chase Brown quite a bit later? Like, I mean, I don't think that's accurate, but so Zero has to take Josh Jacobs here, right? You have to take Josh Jacobs. Being a Packers fan, you need the Josh Jacobs. I was kind of hoping to get Malik Willis for the Week 17 game stack, honestly. Let's take Achane and Brees. Let's do this. See what happens. Lean in to Josh Allen. Yeah. Well, I think that there's a chance that something like that can happen. I think that there are some signs that Courtland Sutton, like, could be a little declining. I just meant if Chase Brown wasn't on the Bengals and Scat was. Got it. Yeah, but, like, what if Scatabo got traded to the Bengals? Like, where are we taking either? Are they both going in round 6? Are they going at, like, the 6-7 turn, both of them? Because, like, I think that Chase Brown is underrated as an actual player, but Scatabo is awesome. Yeah, we were talking about that. It was 141. So I put it in there, 141 4-year deal. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. I think that down the stretch we seen them using Pat Bryant as the wide receiver 2/3, and I think that if that was happening over Franklin a bit at the end of the season, yeah, he got hurt and it ended up being Franklin a little more because of that. Like, yes, you're right, but I don't think Franklin at the end of the season was the preferred number 2. It was definitely Pat Bryant, and I think that the preferred number 3 this year will be Pat Bryant. And Troy Franklin's skill set is more similar to Jalen Waddle's skill set. So, like, that's why I also think Pat Bryant is a better pick, is because I think that they just brought in Waddle, but that is more to replace the skill set that Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims have. But they didn't bring in an extra receiver to do the things that Bryant and Sutton do. So, in my opinion, Bryant is a slightly better pick. I think that one of them, like, I'm mixing both of them in because I think both of them are insanely, like, the wide receiver 3 on the Broncos is insanely underpriced. Yeah, neither are going to be the 2 this year. Bow-legged Knicks. That's awesome. Waddle is underrated in that case. Waddle is more of a complete wide receiver. Well, he is. Like, I'm not taking anything away from Waddle. I'm just saying that Jalen Waddle does that explosive stuff, and they paid all that to get him, right? So it's not like they're going to avoid using him in that situation. So I would have taken Mendoza if he fell. He doesn't. We're going to just rock out these quarterbacks, though. Do I want Judkins? Do I want Swift here? I'm going to take Swift. Who do I want? Yeah, we're going to take Swift. Let's just take Swift and Judkins and be done. We're doing something different here. We're just going to stop. We're going to do that, and we're stopping at those 5. All different bye weeks. So the team is a 2-5-0-0 to start. We got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, running backs, Devon Achane, Travis Achane, Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift, and Judkins. So we are definitely done. Had to stack up Genty with... Oh, yeah, you had Genty. Absolutely. I like your Chris Brazzle take. I haven't seen your Chris Brazzle take. I'll have to send it to me in a message. I assume it's a video. If you guys aren't subbed to Bayou Bengal, give him a sub as well. Was going to take Garrett Wilson, but needed to save a spot for Trey. Yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subbed, go ahead and hit the sub. And also hit the like if you're just popping in. We need 13 more likes for a 4th draft. Brazzle is about to make Cokehead sad. I have a bag of Coke. Like, I think that both of them are usable. Like, we're drafting a wide receiver 3. And both of them could easily pay off. Now, I do fully believe they're going to be a run-first team, right? But yeah. If they end up not being as good as we expect, and they're behind a lot, they'll be throwing the ball a bunch. And I think that those 3 will... I got a bag of Coke. That's what I got. I have a lot of both Coker and Brazzle. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Right. And I think Coker's ADP never really should have moved from like the 120s or from 120. I think he's a little underpriced right now. I don't think that like Jalen Coker is an absolute pro. No, that's false. That's false. All right, so let's look. Like if Brissett makes it, I'll take Brissett at this cost. So if you want Brisket, take Brisket. It's on you. Oh, okay. It was on Brew Crew. It was on Brew Crew, I guess. All right, so do we want... I think we take Penix here, maybe. At 120. Yeah, I think we take Penix here with one of these receivers. Or we just do it with Tucker Kraft. Okay, so let's go. I mean, I love Jordan Tyson. We're going to take Tyson first. Have a team bet there. And let's just take Brian Thomas. We'll push tight end here. Well, don't tell. Holler at me with Bryce Crochet Inches. Should have saved a spot for RJ. Oh well. I mean, Tony Pollard's just a better click than RJ Harvey, right? So. I just clicked Diggs. I mean, Diggs is going ahead of Coker now. So, like, when Diggs is gone, I think Coker's kind of clearly the next best bet. Spencer is Draft Addict. Yeah. The Draft Addicts is a pretty cool channel, too. All right, so I think we're going to end the stream today with the stream is starting thing. Just so some of you guys who haven't seen it can see it. Like, it's going to say stream is starting because that's what it says. But we're going to go ahead and play it again. So those of you who haven't watched it will be able to watch it. To give me a yes or no vote. Like, stay, watch it. It's just kind of chill. And then refresh and leave a comment. If you guys could come back later, either way, after the stream, and do and leave me a comment, that would be fantastic. Like, comments are the one things that kind of lack in the best ball community, and it helps out a lot with the algorithm. The stream starting thing is cool, but you can show up with no effects, and I'm here for the ball talk. Yeah, I get it, but like I just wanted to have something kind of neat, and you guys could be in there talking, whatever. Like, I packed my bags with Diggs too, but that doesn't mean he's a bad price now, right? So Xavier Worthy's still on the board too. So if Kelsey happens to go, we take him. I've been taking Godwin the whole time over Lemon. So we're definitely taking Kelsey here. I think we take Kelsey and Addison. Let's look at my exposures here. 8%, So I don't have any Godwin with Mahomes. So we're gonna go ahead and take Godwin here. And I'm 90 some in on Superflex. So that is when you need to start worrying about combos and stuff too. Yeah, I'm willing to click Diggs ahead of Mekhi Lemon. Right? Like I'm willing to do that. So just whenever he gets a spot, assuming it's a solid spot, I'm willing to chase him all the way up there. All right, I'm glad you enjoy it, and that's like the precursor thing. I built that in like a little bit today. I'm definitely gonna. That's not what the finished product's gonna be, but I was limited on time. I wanted to try it out today, so been taking more Chuba recently, so I pair with my Coke. Chuba and Coke, huh? Is that your jam? Yeah, I take a lot of tight ends there. The Dallas Goedert price has always felt really good. That's good. So your team is just dead right away. Yeah, nothing like having no chance from day one. How rude. If you can't tell by Zero's name, I don't think he's going for a good feels vibe. It's almost like he doesn't care about people's feelings. Almost like that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, like Zero has a lot of good jokes. Need to have Zero back on the channel again for some time. Sometimes I comment and do notice the lack of. How many fucks does he really have to get? I say the same thing about my own dead team. Yeah, he does. Like, he is 100% fair with it. I promise you. By the way, I want to I'm going to shout something out after my two picks. Like, after my two picks, I'm going to go over the team for the audio listeners, and then I'm going to do something else for a second. All right, so I've got Kelsey here. I would love to get Kincaid back. I mean, I have no problem taking Skylar Bell's 42 week 17 points, though. You know, we already established he'd get 17 points, or in week 17 he's getting 42 points on last episode. So why not lean into the bid a little bit? So Dalton Kincaid would be awesome. This is a thinnish wide receiver room, but like we're definitely done at running back, right? Like this running back room is nutty. So we could do the double stack here. We could definitely do that, but we're not. We're going to do the Carson Beck thing. We're going to take Dalton Kincaid. We're going to take Carson Beck. So the team right now is a 3-5-3-2. We got Josh Allen. We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Carson Beck, running back, Devon Achane, Travis, Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift, Quinshon Judkins. Absolutely loaded. You can start up to 3. You can start up to 4, but you want to start 3 most weeks. Wide receiver, Jordan Tyson, Brian Thomas, and Chris Godwin. And then tight end, Kelsey and Kincaid, so both stacked there. Pretty solid, fun team here. Those teams we built together, yeah, they really were. I don't understand what the 12 spot is doing. He's a member, so we will review the 12 spots team. By the way, Kafla 829, are you in this? Are you in the chat, or are you in the stream? Let me know. Or are you in the draft room? Words are hard. If you are, let me know. First time on stream, I will review your team if you care. But what I was wanting to shout out, if you guys love best ball and you're not like you don't know about drafters, you can use promo code WHO for a $100 or 100% deposit match for up to $100. And once a week, I'm going to stream over there, and Drafters has given me a promo to where I can give away one free $15 ticket on Drafters. So go over there if you're not signed up. Sign up with promo code WHO. Make your first deposit. They'll match $100, and then you can draft with me. Right now, they only have the main open, the $15 main, but they already had a $2 mini fill with 27,000 entrants. They'll probably do a Superflex again. It was $5 last year. So if you like Superflex, you can go over there. It is total points. It is full PPR. But go over to Drafters, make an account, use promo code WHO, and then you can you need an account to be able to receive the tickets for the free drafts. So if you want to draft over there on Drafters with us, go ahead, head over there. And then you can also go into Bayou Bengals stream tonight where he's giving away a free ticket. So if you make an account, you can use my promo code. You can use Bayou's promo code. It don't matter. Use a promo code, get your free money, and that'll allow you a chance at free tickets over on Drafters. Oh, no. It's a robust tight end. It's a new thing. Yeah, they're actually like the Sidekick has been recommending stuff like that to people. I'm not sure about what he's exactly doing, but I also haven't looked at exactly what he's doing. I would love to get Travis Hunter here. I don't think it happens. But it does happen, and we're going to double up Jacksonville players here. We're going to go Strange, and we're going to go Travis Hunter. Bang, bang. Not even Naylor back. Sad. He wasn't coming back, was he? Who are we talking about? Yeah, I looked. Bowers, McBride, Loveland, and Fannin. I'm very curious to see how it worked out. If you can get the quarterbacks to work out, it's fun. Like, I'm never going to build that, but I do think you've built it in a way it makes, like, if you're going to build that way, you've at least got there at the other positions with ceiling. So I'm probably going to hate it less than I think. Yeah, I looked and I seen that. Down to 83%. Trey Tucker. Is still waiting on the 650th. You can be 650th sub if you're new to the channel. If you have an alt account you haven't subbed with, any of it, all of it helps. But you could be the man or woman to have the 650th sub. I don't even think I've subbed on my alt account, actually. I finally made one. At least I got Shaheed. He's the same as Trey, right? I mean, I would take Shaheed over Trey Tucker most of the time. I don't know. I think it's pretty close. Vele came into the NFL older than Trey Tucker by 4 years. Let's people seem to like the I think we've waited long enough. We can go back to this. What a tray for the bring back. Yeah, and the way that I edited that video, like the clip for the stream starting thing, the way I done it, I can't change it to just ending stream now. because of the way I formatted it. So I can't just make a easy version of it. I do need to make an outro though. I have an idea for one, but I've got a lot of projects that I need to focus on before I get that done. It's not really that important. Don't fight it. Let the Tesla vibes flow. Let's take the wide receiver 1. And let's also build robust tight end here with a lot less capital. Give us some upside there. Lots of sharks in the water. I smell blood. Says 0. Yeah, so I think Stowers... Did Stowers get hurt today or not? Let me know. All right, so let's breeze through this. Michael Wilson closer to the core in the Puka Nakua 0. Oh, so Michael Wilson going to play the Puka role. And Harrison going to play the Adams role, huh? Too bad they're not going to score any points and it won't matter on either side. I mean, Stowers, he's a tight end 2, right? It's, do you think that he's going to see some outside is he going to be on the outside some, right? If you believe he's going to play on the outside some, yeah. Holy shit, I just moved Marv up a full round. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, Marvin Harrison, 2-3 turn. You heard it here first. I mean, it's been a long time since Goddard been fully healthy, but when he's healthy, he's awesome. I now have him ranked at 66. Where do I have him ranked? I have him at 67 is where I have him. And by the way, if you're a YouTube member, a paying YouTube member, you can send me a DM in the Discord. By the way, there's a link to a free Discord down below. A lot of sharp people in there. We're chatting about stuff all the time. I post when I go live. I post when I go live with other people. You have access to my ranks if you're a paid YouTube member. We have a lot of fun things going on in there. There's places you can post for people to rate and make fun of your teams. It's a good time. It stays pretty chill. We keep things a lot less toxic than a lot of other YouTube Discords. I'm only taking McBride from Cardinals and occasionally Love. McBride's the one I think is the hardest to take. Michael Wilson is pretty hard for me to take too. I've been hoping he would fall, but I don't really think he's going to fall. So we need to take 3 more wide receivers here. We got Mooney last time. Let's take Bell. I don't know. I don't think Bell's right for this team. We're going to take Adonai Mitchell. Do we want to do that? The answer is no. We don't want to do that. Let's take Malik Washington here for the bring back on Josh Allen. I have a hard time with all of them because I just don't think they're going to score more than like 20 touchdowns on the season. Or what did the Browns score last year? So the Browns last year, 16 receiving touchdowns, 26 rushing or total touchdowns, 25 by the Raiders. Like, I expect that to be kind of where the Cardinals are. I am. I'm also I mean, like, if you look at it though, the Raiders also, right? I mean, Bowers wasn't healthy though. The Titans, they didn't really have weapons, but the Jets did, and they only had 26 touchdowns too. And then the next team was way higher on touchdowns. So, yeah, that is true. I'm also not a big fan of like what they're doing on like their coaching hire stuff. No, it is, and I call other people out on using last year to project those things. Like, and that's the thing. I'm not using any of what happened on last year to project that. And this is true. Like, this is the important part. They got like the 31st rated O-line right now. And quarterback is 30, like between 30 and 32. So I do worry about it. Now, McBride is really hard for me to pick. Jeremiah Love I don't take very often, but he is an elite talent. But we've seen what that same elite talent did on the Raiders last year with a abysmal offensive line as well, right? Cardinals got PTSD for Zonovan Knight. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that ain't wrong. All right, so we're going to review all the members' teams. We need 12 more likes to do another draft. It doesn't look like we're going to get there. But we got a 3-5-8-4 here. We got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Carson Beck. We got Devon and Travis Etienne. We got Breece Hall. We got DeAndre Swift. We got Judkins. We got a stacked RB room. Wide receiver, Jordan Tyson, Brian Thomas, Chris Godwin, Travis Hunter, Darnell Mooney, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Washington, and Skylar Bell for a double stack. We got Kelsey stacked up with Mahomes. We got a skinny stack there. We got a double stack in Buffalo with Kincaid, Bretton Strange, and Eli Sowers. I think this is a really fun team. We got 0 here, a 3-8-6-3. Bo Nix, Malik Washington, Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, Bijan Genti, Kyron, Bucky Chuba, Najee. Wide receiver, Marv, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, Casey Concepcion, Stephon Diggs, Rashid Shaheed, Debo Samuel, Troy Franklin, Dalton Schultz, T. Ferguson Mayer. I do think Mayer's a clickable name. I haven't done it yet, though. But I do think it's clickable. Skylar Bell, 42. Exactly. All right, we got Brew Crew, 3-6-8-3 here. Jared Goff, CJ Stroud, Jacoby Brissett. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, Cam Scatterbo, Josh Jacobs, Rico Dowdle, Tyrone Tracy, Ray Davis. Running backs, or wide receiver, I already did running backs. Amon-Ra, Garrett Wilson, Michael Wilson, Jaden Higgins, Trey Tucker, Ryan Flournoy, Isaac Tesla, Brandon Ayuk at 236. That's about where I think he should go. Chig, Barner, Parkinson, solid team there by Brew Crew. Brew's been drafting a bunch of really strong teams. We got game tight, 4-6-6-4. Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, and J. McCarthy. Running back, Kenneth Walker, Jalen Warren, Kyle Monungai, Tank Bigsby, Mike Washington, Chris Brooks. Wide receiver, George Pickens, Lai McConkey, Luther Burden, and Jordan Addison. Also, Juwan Jennings, Trey Harris. So you got the you do have you stacked up Kyler and JJ McCarthy there with the so Tyler Warren, Jake Berg, Gadsden, and Hawkinson. This is a really strong team. You didn't overstacked a single team, not multiple. I personally think that those feel better. So really good team there. Let's see what the projected for 2,300 point team is. It's a 4-6-6-4. That doesn't feel weird. Well, quarterbacks: Aaron Rodgers, Tua, Deshaun Watson, Kirk Cousins. My Lord, you need some things to go right. Kenneth Gainwell, RB2, McCaffrey, RB1, Dylan Sampson, Sean Tucker, P. Ryan, Ollie Gordon. Wide receivers: JSN, Worthy, Boston, Jeremy Bernard, Ridley, Cooper Kupp, Brock Bowers, McBride, Loveland, Fannin. You know, I don't hate the running back or wide receiver room. Obviously, I love the tight end room. I don't love the wide receiver or running back room, but this could be a problem. Let's go through chat real quick. We still got, we're up to 50 likes. Are we going to be able to get there? Also, if you guys are still watching and you haven't subbed, I know I've asked a bunch, but I would really like to get to 1,000 subs so I could do that 24-hour live stream. So help us out, get us there. I'm going to chill for a minute, see if we can't, we are boosting up some things, or it is boosting up right now. So we will give it some time, give Micro some time to cook. Tank Bigsby is too good to be left as an RB2. So give me a minute. The split quarterback room could work through the season. Yeah, it could. And if he gets that team there, it's going to be pretty nice. So give me a minute. I'm actually liking my own stream this time. So I don't ever do that. I'm trying to get there for you guys, trying to help. So we're up to 54 now. Up to 54 likes. Got to get there first, brother. Yeah, you got to get there, but if you get there with those, you're going to be very unique. Very unique. Up to 55 likes. Just got home for the 50th like, and dear Lord, what did I just see? This is what we call experimenting. So, where's Microb with his 2 sock puppets? 20 sock puppets. I think Microb is working right now because we're up to 56. So we might get there. We need 4 more likes before I leave. So this is the deal. I'm going to remove the new video as the outro because I just made it the outro. I have to pee. This is 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This is for the stream starting generally, but we made it today. We're going to see if you guys like it. Give us some reviews on it in the comments. If when I get back from using the restroom and this video being over, I will end the stream. But we need 4 more likes, everybody. So it's all in your hands. All in your hands. If my team advances, I think it's unique. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But here you go. Let me know what you think of this. I think it's pretty cool. So you guys got 2 minutes to get 4 more likes. Yeah, I did say it's not over. There's going to have I'm like there's long pauses there to where it's not shaking. I'm going to put stuff in there. So it's going to be pretty fun. Uh it's going to be pretty fun, but I don't think we got there. We almost got there. Oh, we got there. So I lied. We got there. All right, so now now it's time to make a new poll. Next draft, puppy, pit bull, super flex, or a drafter's main. So we'll give this poll 2 minutes. Bark bark. So thanks everybody for smashing the like. I appreciate it. And I will be able to set up some of this stuff for the timestamp and everything. But yeah, I'm glad everybody likes the thing. That's going to play every like I'm going to go live 2 minutes early, and that's going to play before I pop on every stream. But it's definitely like I did that in a hurry today. You didn't have time to watch. Who washes their hands when they pee? Come on. Do you wash your hands when you pee? Let me know. Like how many men out there wash their hands when they pee? Did I get any on me? No, I didn't. If I got some on me, I'd probably wash my hands. Probably. Actually, I definitely would. But only, yeah, exactly. Only when you pee on them. Exactly. Brett knows. Only when you have a misfire, right? Misfires only. That's what the guest tell is for. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like you didn't even have time to wash your hands. What are we talking about? So to vote, you type as you see it up in the corner. If you put 1, it's puppy, 2, it's pitbull, 3, it's super flex. So you need 3. You type a 3 in the chat and it'll update the poll. It looks like we're gonna go. Looks like we're gonna go puppy. So, all right, we will give it 30 more seconds, but it looks like it's going to be puppy. Let's go ahead and set it up. If it changes by the time I get there, we'll fix it. But the thumbnail says puppy. It looks like everybody wants puppy. Sometimes you choose violence, right? If you guys aren't subbed to Bestball on Call, I'll go give them a sub as well. All right, so we're going to jump in a puppy. And we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the line. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, range. Who waits? Immortal.
All right. When did I click the put all chat up thing? Where in the world is that? Let me find out. I know I didn't intend to do that. Does that that bothers me? Does it bother you guys? So we are in. Let's put a. Let's do a song, like an actual song. You guys want to hear the intro song? Like the actual intro song? I think we do, right? I think you want to hear that full song. And I'm going to look. All right, so media assets.
Down in the pit, who's rages through the game, drafting with infernal flames, shattering the frame. Bestball Degens unite.
I have to figure out how to do this.
Stacking RB's primal, old school blood and veins, avoiding hero illusions, crushing all the fakes, live streams erupting chaos, weekly previews in the blaze. Matchup breakdowns, vicious.
Because I don't know how I turned it on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. My bad. All right, so we got the 110. We got 0 at the 9. We got JT at the 6. We got Young Moolah at the 4. We got Brew Crew at the 2. I believe Worst Team Watches at the 1. Tawny at the 12. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out, especially you, Super John, with a name like that, you got to. And by the way, welcome, DJ Quill. Welcome. And this is a puppy. Yeah, I don't know. I never turned it on. Robust signed in again? Go ahead. It's up to you. Hey, neighbor. We've been neighbors in all but one of the drafts. What's up, Hulk? How we doing? We're going live. We're going long today. We got the 64 likes. Mike Rob shows violence. I'd rather draft against 11 other DJs than casuals. I'd rather draft against. So I like both. I really enjoy. I really enjoy these rooms and the challenge. Sometimes our teams suck. Like sometimes my team suck. So all of the running backs are gone, huh? You know, I do prefer Genty, but I do want to see if I can get a unique pairing with CMC here. We're just going to take him, and we're going to take whatever highest ADP guy goes. If we can get one of these guys, we're going to feel pretty good about it. Hopefully, one of them falls. Super Johnson. Like, I definitely prefer Genty there. But we want to be a decent, an okay amount. Yeah, so let's just do Hampton with him. It's half point PPR. We're just going to take the highest ADP guy. Unique for CMC would be staying healthy. I just missed getting in. Need to do 2 more puppies tonight. Well, go ahead and do one. I'm going to be on with Bayou Bengals going live here in 30 minutes. I will probably directly link his stream to everybody. And like I said, if you're not signed up on Drafters, you can use promo code WHO for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. You can go over there. You can use my promo code, deposit $100, make your account, and then you'll have access to be able to win a free Drafters main ticket throughout his streams. I also am able to give one free Drafters ticket away. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. Probably doing it tomorrow. So, probably do like an underdog draft and then like 2 Drafters mains afterwards with Drafters free ticket. So, we'll see how that works out. But tonight, Bayou Bengal will be giving one out. What's up, Candyman? Congratulations on 1,000 once again. And if you guys aren't subbed to him, go sub to him as well. I choose who drafting into my ear while I do dishes, not violence. Got Puka, HN in the other pot. Maybe casuals is better, actually. Yeah. I prefer the degen stuff, like the drafting with casual. I wish StreamYard had a shuffle on the background music. They don't have a shuffle option. All right, we're going to take, I knew Zero wasn't going to let Flowers come back around. I have moved Egbuka up because he's not going to fall anymore at all. Like, I was thinking he might fall, but I don't think that's going to I don't think that's correct. That one catch in preseason or in OTAs absolutely ruined any chance of that happening. Let's take Javonte. I didn't have a single share. Oh, that was what am I doing? I have the wrong. That was my Superflex stuff. So I'm changing my exposures now. I mean, that's kind of where he goes in most drafts now. Mirror build is 3-1. But yeah, we if you like the intro that I have, if you like all this music, you're gonna love what Jamie and I have cooking up. It's a really, really fun project. I look forward to getting enough videos done to be able to start putting some out. But it's gonna start probably early August, maybe late July. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's just the two of us, and it's a lot of work. So, but I've also been doing this. I think whenever I get off stream here, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna finish up the Eliminator stuff that I have. All I need to do is input the data. I think I've got everything figured out. I think I got all the math figured out for it. But that's going to be the members only stream. I'm going to do that next week. We're going to do a long, it's probably going to be a pretty long Eliminator stream. And I believe Gunnar Ross is going to come on for the members only. You don't take, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to take Lamar for the bring back on T. Higgins. Like, we're just going to have naked Lamar bring back T. Higgins, take a Jacoby Lane, a Surratt, maybe an Andrews. We're going to have a championship here. I would love to get one of these three. I'm hoping I can get one. It doesn't look like oh, we do. We get Jordan Tyson back. That feels good. So, but I'm looking forward to the other channel finally getting released because, starting to put content on it, because I think if you guys have liked that, if you've liked some of the little edits I've done, I think you're going to love what we're going to do. So let's go. For the audio listeners, we got a 1-3-2-0 right now. We got Lamar Jackson, CMC, Omarion Hampton, Javonte Williams, T. Higgins, and Jordan Tyson. So we got the Week 17 bring back there with Baltimore and Cincinnati. Yeah, well, Gunnar Ross also told me he would, I reached out to him to do it that way. He's like, I wouldn't want to do it unless it was members only. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. I look forward to it. We talked for 30 minutes on the thing. I showed him what I had planned. He loved it. We talked over some of the numbers. I thought I was too low on some stuff, but he said he agreed. And this guy is somebody you want to listen to. He got second in the Eliminator last year on only 7 entries. He played 7 entries and got second in the Eliminator. but he also, like, it's not just luck because he also got a dog bowl seat last year. So the guy knows what he's talking about. He understands multiple different ways to play. It'll be fun. It'll be a really good time. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And I have a sub. I think I've only got 33% Zay Lamar. So I take it. I think I've only not taken it once, and it was the same kind of situation where I had a big ADP faller alongside him. I think I would take. So where did Lad go? Lad went here, so Herbert will go. I'm going to take Godwin. Yeah, Gunnar Ross is awesome. It's really easy to digest long podcast stuff on car rides, runs in the kitchen. Yeah, it really is. So what you're saying is this guy knows, he does know ball. I'm going to say he knows more ball than I do. I'm never home when Mad Extreme, but I never miss ship chasing or Davis or Liam. I need to watch the Davis and Liam thing from today. I've been too busy in the back end doing things like that video, or like the thing I showed you guys a little bit ago. I mean, RJ Harvey's kind of the perfect complement to this room, right? But I'm going to go with Addison instead. But yeah, the Davis and Liam stuff, it's more entertainment. Hey, no problem. I think that RJ Harvey in the 90s is a solid pick. I still don't love it, but I do think it's a solid pick. And by the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't hit the sub, go ahead and hit the sub. We need 3 subs a day to get to the 1,000. If we can get 3 subs every day, we're going to hit 1,000 before kickoff. And that's going to force me to do a 24-hour live stream. So if it gets to Spotify, it's even easier to have to pop in your feed. Almost took him over Reed. I mean, I wish you would have, because I would have taken Reed for sure. Let's change up the vibe a little bit here. So the Igbokwe drafter still needs another quarterback. But I do prefer Tyler Shuck. It kind of feels like I'm higher than everybody on Jacoby Myers right now. But I don't really want to be the Jacoby Myers guy either. All right, we're gonna take Kyle Pitts here, actually. Get the Week 17 bring back there. Then we're going to hopefully take Tyler Shuck, have a game stack there, along with the game stack with Baltimore. I feel better with Harvey than the other 2 clicks. And best ignoring. No one wants to be the Myers guy. I was going to take Pitts, but left it for you. I appreciate it. Like, I think Quill wants to be the Myers guy, or Myers girl. Because Myers was on all 3 of her top 50 drafters teams. All 3 of them. Do I want to be the Stafford or Love guy? I mean, Staff Love would be a pretty chill, pretty good name for a redraft team. Staff Love. You could be the guy, Zero. You could be the Staff Love guy. The ball's in your court, literally. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for that. 12 hole made my decision for me. Myers technically has the most Contactual security of all Jags pass targets that aren't also a CB2. Deflated ass ball in my court. Thanks for helping me lower my Pitts exposure. Man, like, I don't have a ton, but I know he's a good price. I know he's a really good price. This has been a good day. Been a good day of streaming. Kraft, Chig, Pitts, your top. Chig is easily my top. Let me go to underdog real quick. I don't actually currently know. So I got 23% Chig, 16% Loveland, 16% Kelsey, 14% Goddard or Schultz, 11% Goddard, Henry, Andrews, and Pitts is only at 8.3%. But it's because I like a lot of the early ones, right? I mean, I'll take Andrews if I can. What's ADP look like? Nobody on the other side of me has a tight end, so I need to secure that. Then I can take one of these guys. I think I need that. So I don't have Hunter here. I probably need less. All right, so we don't have to take Omar Cooper there. We get Travis Hunter. I've been trying to lower my Cooper exposure a little bit, but it's been hard. He seems to be falling a little bit, and I don't really think he should. When do you think drafters will drop another mini? I think it'll be sometime. I'm assuming it'll be like sometime this week or next week. But I wonder if it's not a mini and it's a super flex. Because I think last year around this time is when the super flex dropped. And hopefully the next mini is a $3 mini, not a $2 mini. I know you kind of prefer the $2. I think the $3 minis go over better and they can feel like the 50,000, right? Like I think they could do a large $3 mini. I don't even see Dobbins until the 125 range, so I never see Dobbins. The worst part about C-Rod and Dobbins are Worthy. And Worthy is that they could have been Kyle Pitts or a quarterback instead. Worthy is a huge swing kind of pick that, like, it's an offense a lot of people believe in. I think Worthy is a pick you don't want to be out on. Like, last year, the Superflex was 5. It might have been 10, actually. I think it was 10 last year because I think I was planning on maxing it and it ended up being $10. Let me go look. Because, like, drafters last year, all of their stuff was, like, more expensive than I wanted it to be. I wanted to play over there for volume. And, like, me personally, I wanted it to be cheaper. And to do more. Yeah, it was $10 Superflex last year. Over there. So I hope the Superflex is cheaper. Rachaad White survived the draft on his $2 million contract, and it's like no one cares. Fourth option on the Chiefs or first option on the Browns with KC or Boston. I mean, number one, it's the Chiefs versus the Browns. And Worthy, I don't think we've really seen what he can do except for the back half of the rookie season. I think last year the injury really hampered him a lot. I am a Chiefs fan, but I do think that that's pretty true. And he's a spike week guy going in that range. Casey Concepcion might be a spike week guy, but we're not sure, right? We don't know for sure that he is or isn't. Let's take Juwan Johnson here for the double stack with Tyler Shuck. I'm pretty good ending with just those two. I feel pretty solid at all these positions. If Denzel Boston makes it back around, we will take Denzel Boston. If he doesn't, we might actually take a Isaiah Pacheco share, which we don't do that often. You know, I'm surprised I have 5.8% Tyler Algier, actually. I didn't think I would. All right, so Moolah with the snipe. All right, we get Denzel Boston, and with that, we get the first clip of the day. All right, so yeah, and I mean, you don't have to pay up for Boston, right? Like, Boston is 2 rounds later. And I prefer Casey Concepcion to Denzel Boston, but like, I also prefer, like, if price adjusted, I prefer Boston. What a Boston, but needed Sadiq. Sad. I have a really hard time taking Sadiq right now. I'm surprised. Why did you need him? Do you like him? Do you like Sadiq more than Juwan and Britton Strange? Once Trey gets sniped, I just go on autopilot and diversify. That's hilarious. That's great. Damn, I need some more Boston. By the way, I named that clip Denzel the GOAT. Not because I believe that, but because it's hilarious. Sean Tucker, 172. That's kind of where he needs to go. Where did I rank Sean Tucker today? I ranked him 173. So basically right there. Look at this. Young Moolah saying he's not a 0 RB guy. Look at what he's doing. He 0 RB, basically. I mean, I guess advanced hero or whatever. I mean, Mendoza's still here. Mendoza's still here. We're going to take Trey Harris. And with Kelsey, okay, why do you like that pairing? And I kind of need to secure Geno. Well, so what you're saying is it's time for a Geno Smith snipe. That's all I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you're down bad. And what do we do when somebody's down bad? We kick him. We kick them while they're down. That's how we do it. I mean, darn. Yeah, let's take another Mooney share. With Hunter and Boston, I do think I want, and Tyson, I want to make sure I have some guys. Man of many styles, master of disguise. I'm not gonna believe you until I see it, man. I'm calling you out. I mean, by the way, if you guys aren't subbed to GAB for life, go give him a sub as well. Because Kelsey is reliable and he can carry the team until Sadiq pops off. That makes sense. Yoink. Oh, the juxtapose. The old juxtapose. Love it. But yeah, tomorrow, I think I'm going to lead with an underdog draft, and then I'm going to probably port over and do 2 drafters drafts, maybe 1. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of pushing it off to try to get a. I'm trying to push it off, basically to hopefully get a mini, right? Because I don't mind doing 1. I just don't want to do multiple $15 on stream on drafters in the same show, right? So got Mar for bring back. Could be worse. Yeah, it could be. You could have taken Michael Wilson. No, I think that I'm probably too harsh on Michael Wilson. I'm not going to lie. Probably too harsh on him. I mean, do we just lean in on only these 3? Do we just go hyper fragile here? Like hyper fragile? I think we do. We're going to take Jacoby Lane here. I think I'm just going to lean in on these 3, actually. Like, what down here is going to score with those? All it's going to do is assist me in the bye weeks. Now, would I recommend to do this very often? Absolutely not. But in a contest like this, where you need to advance and then it's a 1 of 10 with a 1 of 5 with a 750 seat final, what you need is to get the nuts in that final week and to just kind of get there, right? So I think I do the I think I just do Chris Bell here. Yeah. Oh, shit. I auto Geno Smith. Oh, well. It's 20 picks past. I forgot I have positional limits set. That's on me. It's probably the smarter play overall, but like I didn't really want to do it. All right. So the team, we got a 3-3-9-3. We got Lamar Jackson, Tyler Shuck, and Geno Smith. Running back, CMC, Hampton, Javonte Williams. Wide receiver, T. Higgins, Jordan Tyson, Chris Godwin, Jordan Addison, Travis Hunter, Denzel Boston, Trey Harris, Darnell Mooney, and Jacoby Lane. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts, Mark Andrews, and Juwan Johnson. I'm going to be going over all the members' teams as soon as worst team takes his pick. There he goes. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. Got Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart, Michael Penix, Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift, Keaton Mitchell, and Tajay Spears. Very solid room. That's kind of exactly where Keaton Mitchell needs to go in the 140s, not in the 130s. I understand he has a place. I still think it's like at 150, but like that's at least closer. George Pickens with the stack. J-Mo, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Ryan Flournoy, Malachi Fields for the stack of the bring back, Zachariah Branch, Kraft, Laporta, and Ferg. Very solid team all the way through. We got Young Moolah, another member. What's up, Al Boogie? Very fun. No Trey, no problem. Hyper fragile fire. Yeah. 3-7. I'm kind of glad that it didn't auto me into an RB, that it hit the quarterback instead. Like, I think that it was better for me. All right, we got a Young Moolah 0 RB team here, or modified 0. 3-7-6-2. Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Mac Jones. Still on the Mac Jones thing. Vaishal Tootin, Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Mason, Jonah Coleman, Algier, Sean Tucker, Marshawn Lloyd. That's a pretty solid RB room for waiting. Puka, Devonta at 28, Mike Evans, Mekhi Lemon, Ricky Pearsall, Trey Tucker. That's like the borderline of being not enough. Like that, I might have went with 7, but I do think stopping at 6 is fine. I think I would have went 7 with this room. Bowers, Dulcich, but it could work. I think I like 7 on that room. Like, I think that Mac Jones should have been another receiver, but I've also taken 0 Mac Jones all year. All 4 drafts. You made it. You made it, man. That's awesome. See you in the Jerry stream. Hey, before you do that, Bayou Bengal, I believe, is about to go live. And if you stay here for the end of these reviews, I will send his link straight over there. So 3672, Josh Allen, Tua, Deshaun Watson. I don't mind it. Chase Brown, Ramondre, Kenneth Gainwell, Rashad White, Woody Marks, Ray Davis. I like this room. Amon Ra, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Michael Wilson, Shakir, Jalen Naylor, Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy, 12 picks ahead of ADP. I assume to set up the Deshaun Watson stack. And then Colson Loveland, Dalton Schultz. Not bad. And game tight. Got a 2772. Jade Daniels, Kyler Murray, running back. Derrick Henry, Jadarian Price, Kyle Monungai, Aaron Jones, Tank Bigsby, Mike Washington, Jordan James. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Jacoby Myers, Juwan Jennings, Antonio Williams, Chris Bell. Yeah, that's fun. You got the bring back in week 17 for the Washington game. You got fun things going on in Minnesota. Then Trey McBride and Chig. Very fun team there by him. And then the last review, we got 0. We got a 3483. If you're in the chat and it's the first time you have been on stream with, like, drafted the team with me on stream, if I've never reviewed your team, say something in the chat. I'll review your team as well. You get 1 free, first time free, everything else members only. We got a 3483. Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, and Fernando Mendoza with the yoink. Jonathan Taylor, Walker, Kyron, and Harvey. I thought about taking Harvey and being done, but instead I just didn't take him and was done anyway. Zay Flowers, Devontae Adams, Marv, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard, Jack Besh. Tight end, Travis Kelce, Kenyon Steek, Terrence Ferguson. Another solid team by him. Let's go through chat again. Unstack Gino, what could go wrong? Everything. The answer is everything. Like, I'm sad I didn't take Mendoza because of that, actually. I didn't even want double stack Gino, right? Yeah. Like, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. But anyway, let me get the link for Bayou, and then I will see y'all over there. Everybody, go over here. Type in hashtag Who Crew or Who Raid. Type in Who Raid. Copy that. Everybody go over there. Bayou Bengal stream. Type in Who Raid. I'll see y'all on the other side. Have a great day. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. If you haven't subbed yet, sub. Peace.